and you thought Crawford was gonna beat him. You called it. You got it right. It looks like there might be a rematch. What do you think in a rematch? What happens?
Look, in a rematch, I think it's going to be the same.
Amir Khan has set off a heated debate throughout the boxing world with remarks that have stunned fans and fighters alike. Never known for biting his tongue, Khan has now aimed his criticism at boxing's biggest name, Canelo Alvarez. According to Khan, Canelo is not only beatable, but far easier to hit than most people believe. Taking it even further, Khan has boldly predicted that Terence Crawford would not merely defeat Canelo, but dominate him in a one-sided fashion. On top of that, Khan delivered a serious and unsettling warning about Jake Paul, suggesting that a particular matchup could leave the social media star with lasting damage. He also made a controversial historical claim involving Floyd Mayweather, one that is guaranteed to upset longtime boxing fans. The big question now is whether Khan is offering sharp
Jake Paul got no chance against a professional fighter like Anthony Joshua, who's been there, been a world champion, fought the best, beat the best.
Tactical insight shaped by experience, or if his opinions are influenced by his own painful past inside the ring. To understand why Khan is so confident in Terence Crawford, it's important to revisit his own history with Canelo. Khan is not speaking as a casual observer from the outside. He has shared the ring with Alvarez. Back in 2016, Khan made the risky decision to jump up to weight classes to challenge the Mexican superstar. For several rounds, he shocked the boxing world. In a recent interview, Khan reminded everyone that during the first 5 rounds of that fight, he was outboxing Canelo with speed, movement, and sharp combinations. He described Canelo as flat-footed and basic in his approach, struggling to cope with fast fighters who use angles and footwork. Khan insists he was landing clean shots repeatedly and controlling the tempo, until one brief lapse in concentration led to a brutal knockout. In his view, the fight
because when I was boxing him, so a good boxer would always beat Canelo. But look, don't get me wrong, Mayweather beat Canelo as well. But the thing is, Canelo is such a great fighter. If he catches you clean, like if he catches Crawford, he can knock him out. But the Crawford is such a slick fighter that he's not gonna get caught with a shot like that. You know, obviously I sparred with him, I fought him. You can't hit the guy clean. And those that hit him clean, I mean, he took it well, but still, Canelo's not the fastest. But he's you know, he's accurate, but he's not the fastest. But like I said, when at this level, you know, I think, and you have to understand, Canelo's getting a little bit older as well. He's not getting any younger. Maybe a young Canelo would have given him a better fight. But in the day, look, we all get old. Our reaction and timing and speed slows down. And I think this is a good time for Crawford to catch Canelo. Maybe a couple of years ago, it would be a different story. If they fought 5 years ago, it would be a different story. Totally.
Wasn't decided by Canelo's dominance, but by a single perfectly timed power punch. This is where Khan believes the blueprint for beating Canelo has always existed. He argues that Canelo consistently struggles against quick, intelligent boxers who refuse to stand still and don't fight recklessly. According to Khan, only one fighter in the world today has the discipline, precision, and ring IQ to execute that game plan flawlessly over 12 rounds. And that fighter is Terence Crawford. Khan sees Crawford as a more complete and controlled version of himself. While Khan relied heavily on speed and sometimes took unnecessary risks, Crawford combined speed with patience, timing, and composure. Khan believes Crawford's ability to switch stances, manage distance, and counter instantly would completely neutralize Canelo's pressure-heavy style.
Canelo, and I'll be honest, if they fought again, it would be more dumb for Terence Crawford. I truly think if in 2026 they book this rematch, I think Crawford dominates him even worse. And I'm not saying he stops Canelo, because I don't know if that's something that Terence could get at 168, because Canelo's chin has still really never been tested like that. Like, he didn't really get hurt in the Crawford fight. He just got outboxed. But maybe he potentially would be able to stop him. But I just think it would be more one-sided than we saw in the first fight, and would just reestablish that Terence Crawford is that fucking guy in this sport right now. The top guy, the head honcho in this sport, which is, I don't know. I mean, is it dangerous to Canelo's legacy to lose to the best of this era and the best of the era previously? I don't know. Like, did Canelo ever have an era where he was the best in the world? Maybe that's the question he's still trying to answer himself, and why he would want this rematch with Crawford. But when I see this news coming out of him wanting the rematch, having the elbow surgery, maybe in his mind going, okay, my elbow wasn't fresh, I wasn't able to turn my shots over, so that's why I can win this rematch. I like the competitive nature of it. I don't like the fight for him. I think the matchup's all wrong for Canelo. I think this style of fight, in terms of what Terence Crawford does well, is counterpunching off the front and back foot, his ability to go from range with his jab, be inside with it too, protect himself, catch counter with punches. He's got just a different timing that Canelo really has on his punches, and then you pair it with the volume that Terence Crawford can throw, and his feet, and his angles. This is the bad matchup for Canelo. We've seen it already, and I just don't know if the rematch goes any differently. I think Terence Crawford would have Canelo in real trouble the second time around. And again, I'm not going to sit here and be like, he knocked him out cold, because Canelo's got an iron chin, but if he didn't already in the first fight, he would do a number. Texas Instruments 83 plus on Canelo if they reach.
Also suggested that Canelo is no longer the same fighter he once was. He claimed Alvarez has lost his fire in the belly, implying that Canelo has already achieved his financial goals and cemented his legacy. In Khan's view, Canelo is now fighting without the same hunger, while Crawford remains driven, focused, and technically sharp. Khan predicts that a fight between the two would result in a one-sided clinic, with Crawford breaking Canelo down round after round without ever putting himself in danger. Unlike Khan, Crawford would not lose focus or chase a reckless finish, making it extremely difficult for Canelo to land a fight-changing shot. To further support his argument, Khan pointed to one of the most debated fights of Canelo's career, his bout against Erislandy Lara. Many experts believed Canelo struggled badly against the elusive Cuban, and may have even lost that fight. Khan used that example to strengthen his case, claiming that Crawford is far more dangerous than Lara ever was. He emphasized that Canelo has always struggled against elite movers with high boxing.
Be even stronger than Canelo. He might be stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well. That he might do really well in there. So look, regardless,
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's way.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit. Very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Because and you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go up and fight Canelo?
Intelligence. According to Khan, Crawford operates at the highest IQ level in modern boxing, constantly forcing opponents to miss and immediately punishing their mistakes. In Khan's assessment, a truly elite boxer will always pose serious problems for Canelo, and Crawford represents the ultimate version of that style. The conversation took a much darker turn when the topic shifted to Jake Paul, potentially facing Anthony Joshua. Khan made it clear that this was no longer about entertainment, but about serious danger. He acknowledged that Jake Paul has built confidence by fighting retired fighters and aging opponents, but stepping into the ring with a heavyweight knockout artist like Joshua is an entirely different situation. Khan bluntly stated that Paul would have absolutely no chance against an Olympic gold medalist, with Joshua's size, power, and experience. More importantly, he warned that a fight like this could result in severe physical harm. Khan didn't stop at criticizing Jake Paul. He also targeted the promoters behind the idea. He accused them of chasing massive paydays while ignoring the real risks involved, calling...
You've always helped me. Right, 2 quick things before I let you go. AJ Jake Paul happening this month now. I mean, it's finally happening, but...
Finally happening, like...
Well, as in it was meant to happen, then it was the tank thing.
Like, come on, man. You know,
hit me with it.
I'm gonna hit you with it now, man. Look, first of all, I think Nakisa hates Jake Paul because he wants him dead, I think. That's what it comes down to. Me and JB had a meeting with Nakisa and he was giving big ones, which I did not understand. He's not really like, come on. But like, he really wants to see his own friend that he calls my childhood friend hurt. That is wrong, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's chasing the money. So he's just gone straight to the money and put my man in the firing line against a heavyweight champion who can hurt him and literally cause him problems in the future as well. Don't you believe me? You believe that? I mean, AJ hitting him with that big right hand. Oof. Look, if AJ hits him with a shot like he hit Ngannou and knocked him clean out. I mean, even Ngannou would knock Jake Paul out. But that just shows, like, But you can't mess with the sport. Boxing, you can't mess with boxing. Oh, the boxing is a sport that you have to respect. You're always at one punch away from getting hurt, and something bad's gonna happen one day, and they're gonna regret it. They're gonna say, "Oh, why did we take that fight?" It's not like they need the money. And if I was AJ, and so a YouTuber come to me, who's tiny, who's smaller than me, and weaker than me, and has no experience at all, you think I'm gonna say no to him? Like, come on, bro. Like, and they pay big money, but let's just hope AJ goes there, knocks him out, ends this YouTube boxing, because in a way, someone is gonna get hurt badly, and this could be the fight that someone gets hurt so bad that they will never ever get sanctioned to ever.
He described the matchup as a destruction waiting to happen, stressing that the gap in size, strength, and power makes the fight unsafe. Unlike some of his earlier remarks, this wasn't trash talk. It was a rare moment of genuine concern, highlighting that even in boxing, certain lines should not be crossed. In the end, Amir Khan's comments have sparked controversy on multiple levels, from questioning Canelo's dominance to backing Crawford's superiority, and raising serious concerns about influencer boxing. Whether fans agree with him or not, one thing is clear. Khan has once again forced the boxing world into uncomfortable but necessary conversations. As always, the debate now belongs to the fans.